Before I open some of the other bits and pieces, just really wanted to give a quick overview on this. Don't know if anyone's used these guys or had any experience with any other brands. There seems to be lots of unbranded microphones for the GoPro online. I went for this guy partly because it kind of had a brand name. Not that I'd heard of it before, but it seemed a bit more substantial. I think it came from a UK seller as well. But I kind of had a bit more faith in this guy than some of the ones that are coming from Hong Kong, although probably inside it's exactly the same thing. There's a Boya, that's how I pronounce it, BYLM20. I've not used it yet, so I can't give any feedback on it, but yeah, hopefully we'll be using this soon. Package number 1, let's have a look, let's see what we've got. I'm expecting these to be bulbs, but we proved wrong. Yeah, these are the bulbs. I think these are the right ones. These have come from Ace Parts. I think these from eBay, but I'll put some listings up of where these have arrived from. Number 1. Seemed to be alright. I mean, they weren't expensive, as you can see, but we'll see how they go. And number 2. So, package number 2. These I think are going to be my indicators, but let's have a look. I'm hoping these guys will be alright. They look quite smart. I didn't want anything kind of too in your face or too different. I want something a little bit subtle. They've got these little orange LEDs on the end. Packaging's a bit naff. They look like they've been sitting in a warehouse for a little while, but we'll get these wired up, see how they look. Cool. Okay, just briefly, just a couple of other bits I've got for the garage. Need a good tidy up, but just restocking on some tools. So, little junior hacksaw for those odd jobs. Slightly off topic, but been sorting out the washing line, so looks like it'll do the job. And finally, one of these bad boys. It's from a local hardware store. I say local, it's actually kind of a national hardware store, but it seemed to be the best price. I didn't need the box and everything that goes with it. It comes with a couple of attachments. See them. Really just to go with the indicators, I've got some wire shrink coming, so I can use that to apply it. I've also got some jobs where I need to strip off some paint. So I got home and yet again more parcels, more packages, so not complaining, because it makes it feel like Christmas every day. A couple of them actually arrived at work. First thing, I'm really gutted with this, is new number plate arrived, but stupid me ended up putting a couple of wrong letters on. Actually, it was only one, but I had one letter, I put an L instead of a Z. Not sure why, but that was my mistake, so I've ordered another one that should arrive tomorrow. Cool. So these ones here are from HID's Direct. Okay. Some super white M-Tex. Boys used M-Tex in my car, so I thought I'd give them a bash on my bike. And as I said yesterday, was kind of a case of it's kind of really advantageous on the bike, because assuming you've got one headlight, most packs come in 2, so these aren't badly priced. I think it's about 10 quid, maybe 12 quid with postage, but well worth it, and I've always trusted them. It is full of what I think is Japanese. I'm sure someone will tell me otherwise, writing on them, but yeah, HID Direct. I think these are well worth their money. So, package number 2. I think this is going to be GoPro stuff. There we go. So to go with my microphone, I wanted to get a protective housing, but with the side opening for the microphone. Strangely enough, I actually wanted black, but the picture was showing a clear one. So we'll see how it fits, how it works. But so far, it's looking quite reasonable actually. So there's the opening. The idea is when the camera's in it, the microphone, so I'll rig that up and things, can go straight into the side. But yeah, I wanted something a little bit more protective, although it's not technically waterproof. Didn't want bugs over the lens or anything like that. Finally, from today's packages, I've got some cable shrink, or technically heat shrink tubing, if you want to be precise. But let's get this out and have a quick look. So this stuff you can buy by the meter, and just buy the right size you want. But given that I've got a few different things that I could be using this for, and really it's the first time I've kind of properly used it with a heat gun I got yesterday, so I think, I can't remember how much I paid, but certainly rather than buying just a meter of one size and possibly being a bit wrong, I thought going this route, and actually I'd probably only cut it down to these lengths anyway, so really they're just to join up things like the new indicators, just to seal it from that.